Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Try to Learn. In this video, we will learn some confusing words in English. Confusing words are words that might be pronounced the same way but are spelled differently and have different meanings. These are also called homophones. The first pair of confusing words are there. THEIR there means belonging to, whereas THERE there means in that place. Next is then. THEN then means at that time, whereas THAN than used to compare things. Next pair of confusing word is idol. IDOL is an object of devotion, whereas IDLE idle means doing nothing. Next pair is know. KNOW know means to be aware of, whereas NO no means disagree or denial. Next pair is loose. LOOSE loose means not firm or tight, whereas LOSE loose means to misplace. Next pair is flee. FLEE flee means to run away quickly, whereas FLEA flea means a blood-sucking parasite. Next pair of confusing word is accept. ACCEPT accept means to receive or approve, whereas EXCEPT accept means apart from. Next pair of confusing word berth. BERTH berth means a bed on ship or train, whereas BIRTH birth means time when something begins, especially life. Next pair of confusing word is desert. DESERT desert means a geographically dry region, whereas DESSERT desert means a sweet dish. Next pair of confusing word plain. PLAIN plain means simple and free of decoration, while PLANE plain means a flat surface. Next confusing word principal. PRINCIPAL principal means the head of the school, whereas PRINCIPLE principal means rules or guidance. Next confusing word write. WRITE write means forming letters or words physically, whereas RIGHT write means correct or appropriate. The next pair of confusing word dye. DYE dye means something that is used to give color, whereas DIE dye means to stop functioning. Next pair of confusing word is meat. MEAT meat means flesh, whereas MEET meat means to come together. Next pair of confusing word need. NEED need means requirement, whereas KNEAD need means massaging or squeezing anything. Next pair of confusing word is knot. KNOT knot means to tie something together, whereas NOT knot means to negate something. Next pair of confusing word grate. GRATE grate means to scrape something, whereas GREAT grate means much more than average. Next pair of confusing word hole. HOLE hole means a hollow place, whereas HWOLE whole means entire or complete. Next pair of confusing word, story. STORY story means a fictional narrative, whereas STOREY story means a floor in a building. Next pair of confusing word, sum. SOME sum means an unspecified number, whereas SUM sum means addition. Next pair of confusing word, tail. TAIL tail means to follow closely, or if it is used in a form of noun, it means end of an animal, whereas TALE tale means a story or narration. Next pair of confusing word, break. BREAK break means causing something to separate into pieces, whereas BRAKE brake means a device which is used to reduce speed. Next pair of confusing word, cast. CAST cast means a group of actors, while CASTE cast means a social class. Next pair of confusing word, maize. MAIZE maize means corn, whereas MAZE maize means confusing area. Next pair of confusing word is queue. QUEUE means to form a line, whereas CUEQ means to give a prompt. Next pair of confusing word, mail. MAIL mail means post, whereas MALE male is used to denote masculine gender. Next pair of confusing word is check. CHECK check means inspection, whereas CHEQUE check means a document that is used to make payment. Next pair of confusing word is bee. BEB means to exist, whereas BEEB means an insect. Next pair of confusing word is serial. SERIAL serial means a sequence, whereas CEREL cereal means a grain. Next pair of confusing word is holy. HOLY holy means something associated with the divine power, whereas WHOLLY wholly means entirely. Next pair of confusing word, course. COURSE course means a route or path, whereas COARSE course means rough. Next pair of confusing word, hymn. HIM hymn denote the male person, whereas HYMN hymn denotes song that praises God. Next pair of confusing word, high. HIGH high means elevation, whereas HI high is used to greet someone. Next pair of confusing word is weather. WEATHER weather means the state of atmosphere, whereas WHETHER weather means expression of doubt. Next pair of confusing word is buy. BUY buy means purchase, whereas BYE buy is the short form of goodbye. Next is rose. ROSE rose means flower, whereas ROWS rose means horizontal lines of identical objects. Next pair of confusing word, site. CITE site means to mention, whereas SITE site means a location. Next pair of confusing word, wood. WOOD, wood means some material that comes from trees, whereas WOULD, would means something that might happen. Next pair of confusing word, ring. RING, ring means the sound of a bell, whereas WRING, ring means twist or squeeze something to extract liquid. Next pair of confusing words, shoe. SHOE, shoe means the covering for your feet, whereas SHOO, shoe means to make somebody go away. Next pair of confusing words, due. DUE, due means something that is expected, whereas DUW means small water droplets formed due to condensation. Next pair of confusing words, pain. PAIN, pain means physical suffering, whereas PANE, pain means single piece or sheet. Next pair of confusing words, sole. SOLE, sole means underside of your feet, whereas SOUL, soul refers to spirit. Next pair of confusing words, wait. WAIT, wait means to stay in place until something else happens. WEIGHT, weight means to load down or make heavier.